What's up, fam? I'm Zaek, and this is Daily Demos, where I butcher voices and fumble through new game demos so you don't have to. If you like bad accents and questionable skills, hit that like button. Subscribe to keep the chaos going, and if you want to support me, there's a Patreon. Alright, time to further embarrass myself for your enjoyment. What's up, everybody? We're back with another video for ya. It's a new day, and we got a new game to play. Today, we're checking out Archon Soul, which is a dice building roguelike, is what they call it. So it kind of works like another game I played called Spell Rogue, where you essentially are going to draw cards from a deck of spells, I believe, and then you're going to also roll dice, and then you use the dice in the spells to decide how much damage you do with each spell and stuff like that. It's easier like understood once you're seeing it, but I'll read you the Steam page on it. It says, roll the dice, but make your own luck in this 2D dice building roguelike. Customize your dice using swappable faces, runes, and bodies with unique effects. Draft spells, create powerful synergies, defeat challenging enemies, and conquer the Archon's Palace. So it should be cool. I like the other game that I've played that uses this similar gameplay style, but I like the art and stuff of this one a little better. The other one was like 3D, and this is going to be a 2D version, so it looks like we only get access to one character so far. It's the Gaia-mancer, a mage from a village torn apart by famine, wields the power of nature and growth. He seeks the soul's power to save his village from certain starvation. Can't do worthiness, which I think is to make runs harder and stuff like that, so we will just hop into it and see what happens. Upcoming combat. Gaia-mancer versus a Hextress. Got some extra eyeballs going on over there. Alright. Our turn. At the beginning of your turn, you roll all of the dice in your discard. Drag your dice into the dice inputs to cast spells. Deal 6 damage, so that's it next. Dice inputs can have requirements for the dice you put into them. Hover over them for more info. Deal damage to enemies to defeat them and win the combat. Gain barrier to block incoming damage. Barrier goes away at the beginning of each turn. Pretty standard for a deck building roguelite, so. Some spells have unique effects. Make a new dice for the rest of combat and discard it. This is the enemy's intention display. It shows you what the enemy will do on their turn. You can hover over it for more information, so that's similar as well. So let's see what she's doing. Attacking for 9, makes sense. So we need to run our barrier. DV, total value of all dice used to cast this spell or activate this ability. Gain 3 barrier. If DV is 3 or less, gain 5 barrier instead. Okay, so if we use make a new dice for the rest of combat and discard it. The number of times the spell can be cast this combat, the number of times the spell can be cast this turn. Alright. So I think we can just go barrier here. Twice, I guess? Yeah, we can do it twice. That way we have 10 barrier, so we don't take any damage from her 9 attack, and then we'll just hit her for 6. For now. That's cool. So your energy is the amount of dice you have, too. Your energy per turn, essentially. You can make the amount of actions that you have dice is an easier way to understand that. So, let's see here. We can deal 6 damage again. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's go. How do I cancel that? Escape? No? Is there a way to cancel that? Maybe there's not. Once I've committed a die, I've just committed it. That's fine, though. I wanted to see what she did first, but cursing one of the player's dice. Cursed dice are not rolled during your next turn. Okay. Well, let's make a new dice then, just for fun. So now, cursed dice are not rolled on your next turn. That's fine. So we'll still only roll 3, but and we can do it again, it looks like. What's she also going to do here? She's going to attacking the player for 7 and buffing herself or other enemies. We'll gain 5 barrier. We'll take 2 damage, so that's fine. What does she buff herself with? Might. Improves the amount of damage dealt. Okay. We can make a new die again. That one's actually gone now for the rest of combat. We can... I think we just hit her as much as we can here now. Looks like we can do it as much as we want, too. This one doesn't cost anything, so now we can just be swinging hard every turn. Gaia's Protection. Gain 3 grounded. If DV is 1, gain 5 grounded instead. At the beginning of your turn, gain barrier equal to grounded. Oh, so I can use that ability as well. Backfire Hex. The next time this unit gains might, they lose that much might instead. Improves the amount of damage dealt. This has to be exactly 1, and this can be any dice. So that's a good thing to know. This has to be a 1. This probably won't let me put it in it, yeah. So when she was about to buff herself, if I had used a 1 on this Backfire Hex, it might have stopped her from getting might. Good thing to know, but I should be able to just finish her here. Goodbye. These are your combat rewards. You get them after every combat. You can take as many as you want. You earn them. Cool. Take gold. Take a new spell. See what we get. If DV is 4 or greater, gain 1 might. Otherwise, gain 1 fortitude. Fortitude improves the amount of barrier we gain, and might obviously does extra damage. Nature's Armor. When you roll this dice face, gain 5 barrier. All faces without runes on dice used to cast this spell gain the toughness rune. Okay. I wonder if we get to choose which face it goes on, though. And we can only use it once per turn. We're gonna use this twice per turn. I mean, that's a pretty good buff. Being able to gain might and fortitude every turn is pretty wild, from what I understand. And then let's get a rune. Let's see what we get. Spells gaining barrier using this rune gain an additional 5 barrier. When you cast a spell using this rune, gain 3 grounded. Beginning of your turn, gain barrier equal to the grounded. Oh, but it removes it on activation. When this dice face reduces a cooldown, reduce all other countdowns on spells. We don't really have any cooldowns currently, or reduces a countdown. I think we'll do the shell, because then we can get additional armor going on. And a new wow, there's a 9 for a dice face. That's pretty wild. Why not? We'll take the 9. A few of our things kind of want us to have a low dice face, but you have items to modify your dice with. Modify them here. Drag a dice here to modify it. Your runes and face values are here. You can use these to modify your dice. Drag the runes and face values to the dice faces to modify them. You can reorder these faces by dragging them. See, this is the cool part about this. So now we can go and, like, let's say a 3, right? Which is, it gets a bonus on our current barrier spell that we have. Now it has shell, so when we gain barrier, we'll gain extra barrier from using a 3. And then on the dice faces, we could edit any of them, really. But I feel like maybe sticking with 1 is smart, because eventually you might ditch some of these dice, I'm assuming. I don't know. I'm not sure how this works yet, but we'll figure that out. Let's put a 9 instead of a 6, I guess. Because it seems like there's a few things that want us to roll low numbers as well. So we'll stick with having some low numbers first. Don't have to worry about spell select because we have all of our spells. Loose Bones. Inflict 2 weak and 2 vulnerable on this enemy. These are unit abilities. You can use them once each combat. Drag your dice into a unit ability to activate it. Like spells, they can have dice requirements to activate. Okay. Gaiamancer's unit ability gives you additional barrier each turn. You can activate the enemies as unit abilities too. Unit abilities are really useful, so take advantage of them. Got it. Let's see what they are first. Inflict 2 weak and 2 vulnerable on this enemy. He deals 25% less damage and takes 50% more damage with a minimum of 4. Kill this enemy, self-inflict 2 weak on the player. I can straight up just kill him just by putting dice in. But I could also just kill him by dealing damage to him. And if we bonus the fortitude that we have, if we get extra fortitude, we can get extra barrier as well, I think. We're going to gain 5 grounded first. We're also going to make this guy deal less damage and take 50% more. And we'll gain 5 barrier. What does grounded do again? At the beginning of your turn, gain barrier equal to your grounded. Oh, that's cool. So now we gain extra barrier this turn. Yep, we're grounded. Got it. He's going to buff himself or others. I should be able to... I mean, I feel like having the extra dice is just so good. So it means you can cast more spells, so... It's just expensive. I wonder if you can modify your spells too. I hope so. Oh, see, so now we can do this and we get 8 barrier. We have enough to just kill this thing right now, so let's do it. Bye-bye. We gained some weak, but that's fine. Block everything he had there. Gain another free dice. He's buffing himself, so we can buff ourselves. And then deal some damage. This doesn't really do anything extra for us currently, because we don't have anything that cares about high dice values. So what we can do with it is we can just get a free die for 1 die. Pretty strong. Gain some armor. Gain some might. Smack him in the face. Nice. Now we got 6 dice that we're rolling through. That's wild. I don't think we care about anything else now. We just kill him. Nice. Got some gold. We get another spell. Gain 5 fortitude, lose 5 fortitude at the end of the turn. Deal 15 damage. If EV is 10 or greater, also inflict 1 weak. Okay, so that's wild. We're taking that. That's a big damage output if we need it. And we can combo the 9 face that we got with one of those. Another 6 would be strong with that too, so we'll take that. When a spell using this rune deals fatal damage, gain 5 max HP. Okay. But it gets removed like as soon as we use it. Whenever a spell using this rune gives a buff, give 1 additional stack. Whenever a spell using this rune gains barrier, gain 1 fortitude, and that also gets removed. So we'll take the spirit. I think you always kind of want to prioritize the ones that you get to actually keep, I would think. Unless I'm misunderstanding how that works, but... we don't have probably enough gold to use the shop. I mean, we might. I guess we don't know. Let's go check it out. Interesting. Under construction. That's funny. Gaining an additional spell slot could be wild. Gravity body. Whenever this dice is used to reduce a countdown, that countdown is reduced by an additional 5. Greed body. At the end of combat, permanently remove this dice body. If this dice was not used, gain 180 gold. Okay. So that's like to multiply your gold, but I feel like it'd be stronger to use all that gold for getting some new faces or something, or a new spell. The player has 40 or more barrier, make 1 dice and discard that dice. If the sandstorm has not begun, begin the sandstorm. Inflict 1 sand trap on target enemy. Dice used to cast a spell transformed into a stone dice body. After the first time this dice is rolled during combat, it will not roll a different face. Oh, interesting. You can use it once per combat. I wonder if that transforms to a stone body forever. I assume it does, and that's why this is like a fancy outline on this spell. Because it's like a legendary spell or something. That could be good, though. Now let's go for the extra spell slot, because I know we're probably going to get some more spells. And then we have enough to get 2 dice spaces as well. So we'll get some 5s. Because that will allow us to roll that 10 that we need for the double dice spell more often. Alright, let's see what an event is. As you wander through the palace, the halls you are wandering through disappear, and a room made of shadow materializes around you. I didn't say that right. Materializes. Materializes? I don't know why that is so hard to say. The shadows are somehow solid, and you cannot escape. 2 totems rise from the floor. We demand sacrifice, they scream in unison. Oh, I should do a voice for this. We demand sacrifice, they scream in unison. What will you give in order to gain? Gain 2 dice bodies is crazy. Let's do it. Nice. You feel a sharp pain as a dark energy flows from one totem into your chest. This energy feels distinctly demonic. It hurts, but there is a certain strength slowly dissipating through your body. Shadowy space vanishes, replaced by the maze-like hallways of the palace. You continue on. That's cool. Ooh. Elite combat's gotta have better rewards, right? Oh yeah, we're totally sending that. We're doing it a Hex Beast. Modifier dice. Do a bunch of stuff to add now. Drag bodies onto the dice to apply them. Got it. At the end of combat, permanently remove this dice body. If this dice was not used, gain 180 gold. But do we remove the die entirely? I think we'll wait on that. I don't want to use it and then get screwed over by using it. We'll put this on a regular die for now. Because we do what? We gain 10 barrier if we discard this dice from our pool. So we can get 10 barrier for free each turn. Basically. Unless I'm misunderstanding that, but... And then let's go back to our special die. Whenever a spell using this rune gives a buff, gives 1 additional stack. Hang on. What does my buff require? 4 or greater, gain 1 might, otherwise gain 1 fortitude. I don't know if barrier counts as a buff. Probably doesn't. So instead we'll put that on... We'll put that on this one. Which one do we want it on? Put it on the 6. Because I assume eventually we'll get some stuff that cares about having really high values. Instead of getting rid of the 5 there, let's get rid of the 6, or the 1 and the 2 and the 3 to make them 5s and 6s. So now this die is always good to give us might from that 1 buff. Or it's good to be used for the double spell, the two die requirement spell. Because it'll always give us at least half of what we need for doing that spell with the bonus. But see, now I run into the issue of if it rolls a 6 and I want to use it in here, then I can't use it in here. So that's good to think about, I guess. Let's do this, because we get a bonus for it being a 1. If I count this down, I wonder if it stays counted down. When a dice is added to this input, the countdown value is reduced by the dice value the spell casts when it reaches 0. He's going to hit us for 12, so I think we just need to take the barrier here. Ouch. He's scary. He curses 2 of our dice. Man, I should have taken the extra dice right away. The barrier's not going to matter here, so I think we just go like this. We cannot cast it again this turn. I think we'll take a fortitude. No. Let's just deal 15 damage to him, because we don't care about fortitude on this turn, so. 2 of our dice are cursed. We only get 2 dice this time. This Hexbreaker's ability. Make 3 ethereal dice. Self-inflict 1 weak on the player. When this dice is used or discarded, destroy this dice. And we can use any dice to get that. So I guess he's going to hit us for 17, and he's going to debuff us. That's wild. Only hit for 12, because we have a little bit of armor. This is a tough one. I think we go like this. We get our might, and then we put this in here. So now we get some ethereal dice. Oh, we get them right away, too. They don't get discarded. That's wild. Okay. That's really strong. I'm actually kind of glad that we did that in the timing that we did, because now we get almost enough barrier to block half the damage. Actually, enough barrier to block more than half the damage. We get almost that much again. Actually, we will have enough. We can completely block that just by not using this die. So let's get another die. And let's do just a regular attack. This might go down by 1 each turn. It doesn't. That's cool. Now we block everything. Nice. If we do it one more time, we could. We have to use a lot of dice for it, though. But that's fine. He's just going to curse them next time anyways, so it'd be a great time to get this. And let's hit him for 15. 16, actually. Big damage. We can kill him next turn just by hitting this. For an elite combat, he wasn't as scary as I thought. I was kind of thinking it was like, you know, he was going to slaughter us most of the time. He did not. We win that. 69 gold. Nice. Ooh, 2 random dice faces. That could be fun. Sure, why not? 4 and 1. Nice. We'll get our spells before we go too much further. The sandstorm has begun. Deal 7 damage to the target enemy and otherwise begin the sandstorm. At the end of the turn, deal 5 damage to each enemy unit. That's wild. That could be really strong. Just a free 5 damage every turn. Because then I could just work on protecting myself and let them get, like, slowly whittled down. Let's do that. And we have enough room for it. Let's go. It's like that extra spell slot earlier, that's why. Dice body. At the end of combat, permanently remove this dice body. If this dice was not used, gain 15 max HP. That's really strong. This dice cannot be destroyed. I think we take the max HP though. We're kind of low on health right now anyway, so. Spells with repeat cast using this rune repeat Z additional times. Why not X additional times? Oh, maybe it's 2 additional times. Yeah, it's probably 2. Recycle. When a spell is cast or a spell's countdown is reduced using this rune, reroll this dice. When this dice face reduces a cooldown, reduce all other cooldowns. Oh, that could be really strong, but I just wish it didn't have the remove on activation, because it makes it really feel like they're not worth it. Let's see what we get here. We'll have to go to the next spot to be able to see those. I mean, we don't have to. I think I can actually just look, but... Spells cast using this rune gain 3 additional dice value for spell effects that count dice value. Okay. Whenever a spell using this rune deals unblocked damage, gain 1 might. Got it. So we'll get to see what the removes after activation does. Let's try the event, because we have no money. As you travel through the palace, you come across a large, arched entryway. Inside, shelves upon shelves of books and scrolls adorn the walls, with cozy chairs pulled up to expensive-looking desks nestled in the corners of the room. A lone pedestal stands at the room's center. On the pedestal sits a black lace handkerchief, and atop that sits an old silver locket. Next to the locket sits a note, written in dried blood. Never again. Swap your current unit ability with Spirit's Protection. Impenetrable means I cannot take damage, but the ability has to get exactly 9. I wonder if it has to be exactly 9 with just 1 die. We'll try it. I bet it does, though. Let's do an elite combat again. Easy. No problem. The Punch Warlock. Great. Alright. We're going to put this onto... Oh, dude, I don't know what to do here. I'm a little worried. Because if we lose either of these dies, we're going to be in trouble. Can I put this on here? Oh, yep, I can. But it loses the armor one now. Interesting that it doesn't, like, ask me if I want to do that beforehand. I would think that it would, but it does not. Do that so that we can use this die to more often get our... Oh, but we just changed that ability, so we don't have an ability that requires a 1 anymore. If I do this, do I lose the shell? Let's find out. I do not. But I shouldn't have done that. That actually doesn't help me very much there. When we use that, we'll gain 1 might. Spells cast using this rune gain 3 additional DV for spell effects that count DV. So actually, if we go here... And then we go... on here... Now this should hit for a 9, so it should work with that one... That one new ability that we got, I think. See how this works. We don't want to use this, unfortunately. We go like this. No? It has to be exactly a 9. And it doesn't let us use that. Oh, it does say spells, though, and this is an ability, so maybe that's why. Alright, let's get our extra dice. Especially going to need it if we're not able to use one of our dice in order to get max HP. See that? I feel like that should have worked right there, but it didn't. We just run that as hard as we can for the first couple turns, I feel like. feel like it's a missed opportunity to let us combine dice bodies, because this would have combined really well with that armor one, where it forces us to discard it in order to get an armor bonus, because you're not going to use this anyways, so like you discard it every turn, right? But unfortunate. Do that. We'll do this. We will do this. And then we'll do this again. We do 7 damage with it. That's actually better than our regular attack, so we'll just swap it for the regular attack eventually. Okay, we need to be worrying about doing some armor here because he is hurting. We can gain some DV. Oh, actually, we can gain spirit protection and not take any damage. Nice. And we can do this to get 15 on him, plus the weak. We can do this to hit 7. We can do this to hit 7. And we don't care about armor at all because we can't take damage this turn. Nice. Satisfying little tink. We can only do that once, so that's good to know. Hit him for 15 again. Hit him for 15 again, because there's no limit on this apparently. That is powerful. You just stack your dice up and then use that. Okay, cool. So the body leaves and we keep the die. That's what I was hoping. If we lost the die, that'd be pretty broken. Another 9. We need that. More often get our free ability. Spells using this rune don't use charge, but I don't know what... Oh, wait. Wait. Charge is on here, isn't it? Yeah. That way we can get more spells earlier. That could be really strong. Can we go to our spells first? We can. Oh, we can get this again. Dang, I wish we had that repeat power now. These are your reserve spells. You can use this zone to hold on to spells that are situational or to pivot to a different build. Take the attack away. Put this on. Now we've got 2 ways to get new dice. And if we can get the repeat rune again... Recycle. No. Where did that go? We didn't get it. I'll get the energy one for now. And then dice bodies. Heal 5 HP at the end of combat. That's wild. Whenever this dice is rolled, randomize its faces. Dude, like, heal body all day long. Warm body, I should say. We get the rest. Nice. Who needs to heal? We've got a heal die now, so. Attempt to open. Oh, it has to be 7 or more and 2 or less, it looks like. 50 gold. Yeah. Only dice faces with a maximum value of 2 can be placed in here, and only dice faces with a minimum value of 7. So we missed that one. Oh well. Can't get them all. Special event. You come across 2 items in a magic field that will only allow you to take 1. One is an ornate crown. There isn't anything magical about it, but it's surrounded by a damaging field of dark magic, so it must be important. The other item is a simple cloth bag, but upon further inspection you find that it's full of scrolls detailing runes. Required for true victory and available in full game. Okay. Interesting. Well, we're going to gain 4 runes then. So let's see what our runes are that we just got. Toughness. Deal 5 damage to each enemy. That's cool. When we roll it too, not just when we use it. That's wild. Whenever a spell using this rune inflicts a debuff, inflict 1 additional stack. Or spells using this rune don't use charge. Okay. boss combat time. It's a boss. Modify our dice real quick. So, how do we want to do this now? We can... Just for fun, we'll put this one here. Here, what did we get for our dice faces? Oh, we got that. Okay. Let's turn this 1 into a 9. We don't really need 1s for anything. Nothing important anyways. We should put warm body onto this one, or should we put it on the other one? Let's decide after we do these. When you roll this dice face, deal 5 damage to each enemy. Whenever a spell using this rune deals unblocked damage, gain 1 might. Whenever a spell using this rune inflicts a debuff, inflict 1 additional stack, or spells using this rune don't use charge. I mean, having this on here and on here, having this could be really strong. Whenever a spell using this rune inflicts a debuff, inflict 1 additional stack. What do our debuffs do again? Our only debuff that we have is this one, and it inflicts weak. So we put that onto a high dice face. The only other 6 we have is this one. So let's put it on there. And then for might, we can put it on a 4 because we have something that gives us might with a 4. Put it on here. We did it all. Let's take the charge dice and make it a warm body for now. Right? Or would it be better to have it on something else? I don't think it matters too much. The problem would just be that if we come up with a better dice body for that specific die later, then we'd be maybe in a little bit of trouble, but this enemy will not attack during your next turn. Their next turn. Attacking for 4 and putting a debuff on us. Okay, this is huge. So we can make 2 dice for free here, or does it consume our 1 consume here? I'm sure it probably does. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. That's okay though. Now we can get an extra dice here. And we're on 6 dice on turn 2, that's wild. What did he put on us? Vulnerable? Oof, spooky. So we need to stun him with a minimum of 7. We can't. Has to be 7 or more. That's unfortunate. Let's get the... tough one here. Can we do this? Will this work and give him weak? It does. That's cool. That's a good combo. This doesn't have any kind of bonus on it, on this face at least. Do a 5 and 3. Get an extra die. We will do a sweeping kick on him. Oh, we'll sandstorm first. And then actually we should probably get some armor too. Although we're only going to get 3, so maybe we'll just tank the damage. He deals less damage too, which is nice. What is he doing? He's using a unique special move. I wonder if he's going to deal damage. Probably is. Yeah, let's put protection on for this turn. just in case. We'll get another extra die. And then we will get him for 15 again. Oh, okay. Cool. Now there's 2 of them. Infliction, whenever a spell using this rune inflicts a debuff, inflict 1 additional stack. Okay. Whenever a spell using this rune gives a buff, give 1 additional stack. Let's hit him. So we lose that rune, but that's fine. We'll gain 8 barrier to block most of the damage. So we'll gain another 5 too. We can just hit again here. We can hit 8 more to kill him. And we can hit 8 more on this guy. Takes 5 damage with Sandstorm as well. Big damage. Alright. If it's going to inflict the debuff, we want to put that here again. Oh, he's dead anyway. Why am I even counting my dice? Easy. Oh, we got a new die. Nice. New spell. 1 other random spell gains repeat 1 until the end of combat. Crazy. Deal 100 damage. Cleave the mountain. That's pretty wild. I feel like that's a big amount to charge up, though. And if you're rolling badly, you're just not even going to use this. Whereas this is going to give you value every single time. What do we want to get rid of, though? I haven't really used Fertilize at all, so we'll use that instead. Has to be a 1, but that's fine. We have some dice that are 1s, so. 7. Nice. Repeat. There it is. Whenever this dice is used to cast a spell with repeat 1 additional time. There is no way we get those both in a row. That's wild. Alright. Modify our dice again. The repeat die, we want to go on to something that's going to have the 7 on it. Which we'll probably just make a new die now. Put a 7 on the 4, I guess. 4 isn't a value that we care too much about, so. And then we'll do the repeat on the 7 as well. And then also do the repeat die on here. Why not? There we go. We're actually already set up too. That was all we had. I still feel like using this greed body could be good. I just don't know when I want to throw it on. Because at this point, I have a lot of good dice that I want to be able to use every combat. So I think that would be one that if they let you sell it, I think I'd just sell that one. All right. Nice. Oh, but that doesn't do the repeat bonus because nothing has repeat on it, so. Get a new die. I don't remember, does this stay lower until our next turn? Ow. Yeah, it does. Nice. We need to get a bunch of 7s and 9s onto here, because then carved power would be crazy. Oh, this has repeat 1 now. That's wild. Okay. So we want to then... We might as well get barrier here so that we don't take damage. 10, 3. Reset this unit's minor absorb energy back to 5. Or reroll dice, inflict 1 weak on this enemy. Minimum of 2. We'll just use this. We'll smack. Yeah, let's do this. Oh my god, that was wild. What a combo. Then we'll get another big die. And we'll start the sandstorm as well. We are getting more combos. Ow. Okay. It still has repeat 1, so we get that bonus again. We just kill him, and then we kill this guy. Jeez. Getting repeat on Connect with Gaia is insane. What do we want here? We're not really using barrier that much. We're just trying to hit high values for that one double spell, so. Oh, we can destroy the dice here. If we had that ability that gave us, like, indestructible dice still. I think it was a body, but that'd be cool. When you roll this dice face, enemies lose all barrier. That's cool. Spells dealing damage using this rune deal an additional 5 damage. Yeah, we take the sharp all day. Sharp is crazy. And then I don't care about either of these too much, but we'll take this, I guess, in case we find one. This is your spell trash. Spells in this zone will be discarded when you leave the screen, so be careful. There we go. Get rid of the regular attack that we're not going to need. So we're back here again. We venture further into the palace. We have 337 gold. Let's go to the shop one more time. Maybe we can get an extra spell slot again. Gain an additional spell slot. Yep, take that. We're just barely too low to get a new die. We get more repeat though. Repeat could be crazy. What are these? When this dice is rolled, randomize its faces. When this dice is used in a unit ability, make an ethereal dice. What's a unit ability? Oh, it's the character abilities. I don't care too much about those though. I think we take the repeat. Ooh. That could combo really well with the repeat. I don't know if it gives you the bonus for every time it hits, but that could be so strong. Even if we only get to use it once, I feel like that's worth it. Let's take another 6. Let's take another 5. And we won't worry about the rest of those. I can't get any spells either. I didn't look at these spells, I should have. Deal 15 damage, repeat 0. If DV is 11 or greater, the spell gains repeat 1. Jeez. I should have gotten that. I don't know why I didn't look at that first. Can I sell stuff? Let me sell stuff. Come on now. Nope, doesn't look like it. That's unfortunate. I wonder if there'll be a way to do that eventually. Because it'd be nice to be able to sell things just so we could get this. Because there's definitely some things in my build that I don't need. All these are cool, but this one's really cool. That would have been super strong in our build. Especially with all our repeat stuff we got going on. There's another shop, but I have no money. You happen across a pack of feeding vampires, perhaps draining the last fool to come into this palace in search of the Archon Soul. They turn towards you. You, the leader screams. Let us give you our gift. Gain 4 vampire runes. Whenever a spell using this rune deals unblock damage, gain that much HP. Yes, please. Vampire's leader plunges their fangs into you, but rather than draining your blood, they're putting their own cursed blood into you. Gross. You wake up sometime later. If you pass out, one thing is certain. You must feed. Okay. Another event. As you travel through the palace, you come across a large, arched entryway. Inside, shelves upon shelves of books and scrolls adorn the walls, with cozy chairs pulled up to expensive-looking desks nestled into the corners of the room. A lone pedestal stands at the room's center. A beautiful brass fountain stands atop the pedestal. You read the plaque. The water running from this fountain contains restorative properties useful to mages. The exact mechanism in which this fountain imbues the water with this effect is unknown. You consider whether or not to take a drink. Restore all consumed spells. That's wild. How many spells do I have that get consumed, though? 1, 2, 3. I actually do have 3. That could be really strong. Let's do it. And time for an elite combat. Let's modify our dice one more time. We have 5 vampire faces. We put those on our repeat die for sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then go to our faces. We'll update this to a 6, this to a 5, and this to a 4. So that die is going to be super strong now. And we can actually put a repeat die or repeat rune on one of these as well. 5's not bad. We have a 6 we could do instead? No, not currently. Not without getting rid of some other stuff, so. What does this die do? Whenever this dice is rolled in combat, lose 2 HP. When this body is changed during dice modification, the player loses 7 max HP. Okay. Good to know. Let's do the thing real quick. Let's get rid of it right now. And then, so we lose our max HP. But now, if we don't use this for the next combat, we gain gold. Pretty good. So let's put this on the 5. And let's put this on this 5. There we go. So those should combo well to do the double, the 2 dice ability that we really like. Whoa, calm down, Master of the Armory. While the shield unit is alive, this unit cannot take damage. Okay. While the hammer unit is alive, this unit deals double damage. While the man catcher unit is alive, this unit cannot receive debuffs. While the mace unit is alive, the player cannot activate this unit's ability. Kill another random enemy. Okay. Got it. Got it. Okay. What do we do here? Oh, huge. Huge that we dropped the... That is a disgusting amount of dice. Love to see it. We don't use a charge on this, so that we can now hit it with something else, although we're not going to. Instead, we're going to do this. This gets repeat 1 again, dude? That's crazy. We're going to take some damage here, for sure, but that's okay. Survive the damage we're going to take, so. I got debuffed pretty hard, though. But I'm about to wreck somebody's face, for sure, so. Get rid of this, dude. Nice. Heal up a bunch of HP from that. Honestly, I should have broken that first and then used the combo on here, but let's get more dice again. Let's kill the mace, I guess. Right? Yeah, I think that makes sense. Kill the mace. Count down to 5 so we can go like this. Kill another enemy entirely. And then we'll start the sandstorm, I guess. And then end our turn. We're going to take another 29 damage, but that's okay. Hopefully we'll get another vampire die. Nice. We totally did. And now we go like this, and we heal like crazy. Sweet. I feel like I could just hit him over and over again, and we'd possibly just win this. Easy. No problem. And we heal 5 HP at the end of combat. Dude, we're unkillable already. I've already got the most broken build ever. Getting another 1 might not hurt. Let's do 2 random though. None of those are great. We get 2 1s. What are the chances? Another repeat. Huge. We can put that on our vampire dice that we just got rid of. Our protection body is pretty good. Let's do that. Super Bloom. Gain 5 might, lose 5 might at the end of the turn. That could be super strong for our repeat abilities though, and it's able to be reset with our consume thing. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, we didn't even have a spell in our new spell slot. That's funny. That's okay though. We're looking good now. This is turning out to be a super long video, but I'm okay with it because actually this game is pretty fun. Let's modify our dice one more time. Put the feet on the 6. New faces. Put those onto... This one is to do with shield, right? Yeah, we might as well put that on there. I think we'll keep the other 1 for now. A 2's nothing special though, so here I'll put a 1 on there. And a new dice body as well. If we discard this, like one of them for some reason, it'll probably be this one because it's got a bunch of 1s on it, so. Throw that on there for now. And fight the writhing slime. Writhing? Writhing. The writhing slime. Writhing? I think it's writhing. Pretty sure it's writhing. I can only hit this one. We get 2. Not bad. He's just going to debuff, so we'll actually take that all the way, and we'll start the sandstorm. Seven dice per turn. Wild. He doesn't have... Oh, he has a ton of armor. Whenever a spell using this rune deals unblocked damage, gain that much HP. So it's only when it's unblocked. So it's not really worth it right now. We have a lot of health anyway. Let's do additional damage with this. Let's roll our 2 1s into here. And then let's do this thing. Big combos. Still haven't hit the spell graft, unfortunately, but why didn't that repeat that time? Oh, because it didn't have repeat to begin with. Got it. It needs to have the repeat effect in order to do that. Get a free 10, which will block most of this damage. It'll give us a debuff of some kind. He curses something. Oof. Could just count down 60 to hit that, but countdown isn't something we've really built into, so we can't get the repeat right now. So, oh, we can get the repeat right now. Ah, but it went on this. Well, let's do it. Ooh, we get 15 might. That's crazy. How much do we hit him for now? 22. Wild. Let's do it. Keep going until we can't anymore. He's going to get a bunch of armor. He's going to debuff us again. What is he giving us? When you get 3 slime toxin, remove all slime toxin and curse 1 random dice. Oh, okay. So that's how he cursed us earlier. This has a repeat on it? I didn't even realize. Well, I guess we're gonna repeat. That 20 might is just crazy. Oh wait. Can we do it again? Ah, we can't do it again. What if I put a 1 in here? Nope. That only brings back its consumes. Okay, that's good to know. Built up a little bit there. It wasn't as much as we could have had, but... Alright. Every time that the screen darkens to curse our dice, I'm like worried that I'm dying. Taking damage, but not getting killed by that. Unblock damage. We'll heal again. Unblock damage. Nice. Cool. Another 7. Yes. Another repeat. Yes. When you change the value of a dice face during dice modification, randomize that face's rune. Oh, that's kind of cool. We'll try that out. Why not? The sandstorm has begun. Inflict 1 buffeted on each enemy. Otherwise, begin the sandstorm. At the end of the turn, deal 5 damage to each enemy unit. You could have a whole sandstorm build going on. Whenever a unit takes damage from the sandstorm this turn, gain 3 grounded. Cool. Those are both really cool, but probably not that strong in our build. But I'll get rid of this for now. We'll keep the sandstorm one just for fun. So we do have another sandstorm spell, so if we get a bunch of them, maybe we'll switch up our build. Combat event, combat event. What do we do here? Let's do combat. Why not? We get more rewards, so. Go to our repeat die. And put more repeat on it, because it's just so dang strong. Which dice body are we going to do on this? I guess this one. And then we'll turn a 4. Wait. Yeah, we'll turn a 4 into a 7. Why not? Cool. And then it gets a random bonus. When you roll this dice face, gain 1 hexproof. I don't know what hexproof is. It probably stops you from getting curses or debuffs, I guess. I lost whatever the other rune was on there, but that's okay. Oh, that doesn't even have repeat on it, because I didn't use this yet. Got it, good to know. This won't get a repeat this time. Okay though, we're still just gonna hit some good damage on these guys. Then we'll start the sandstorm. Didn't get any new dice on that turn, which actually might have been a bad idea, but finally do a spell graph now. He's got repeat now, that is wild. I probably actually should have played that die second. Okay though. Oh no, it did give us the bonus because I went back down to 1. Sweet. Okay, so we just sweep and pick this guy. We need some 7s or 9s. Oh, okay. Just cursed. I thought I died. Still not. Let's try this. Let's see if this gives us 2 again. Jeez. Repeat 4 times. Now we get 6 might. Give him some weak, and we'll gain 10 armor. Help us stay alive at least. Here we go. That'll repeat twice. We'll get a ton more dice again. Get something else random. Have it repeat to get even more dice. I don't know if we even need it at this point. Like, we're just gonna wreck these guys right here. Not quite though, actually. Oh, I didn't need that. I should have looked to see what he was doing. I'm going to roll 18 dice on this next turn. Oh my god. And he gets armor each time we roll a die. That's ridiculous. Okay. Here, let's do this real quick. Get back all these. Let's give repeat to a few things. Can't do it again. Make a new die for the rest of combat and discard it. Repeat 3. That's crazy. 2. We just kill him though, right? Like, can't do anything about it. I don't know why I did that ability. I should do this one. Then we discard that and get our armor. And then he's gonna get like 60 armor again. Here we go. Crazy. Doesn't matter how much armor you got when I can attack you 7 times per turn. 5, sure. When you roll this dice, face enemies lose all barrier. When you roll a debuff, or when you gain barrier. I think this could be pretty good. Ooh, here's a repeat spell. Okay. So now what do we get rid of is the good question there. I think we just get rid of this barrier spell. We're really not using it that much. We don't have other ways to get barrier, but we have that one die that gives us barrier, so. Alright. On to the next one. We're gonna have to heal our HP here. Got another special event. I think we'll do this next boss too, and then we'll see what happens. I'm not gonna read that. We're running out of time on this video a little bit. It's already been pretty long. Demon of Misfortune. Okay. Homie needs to chill. Guess it doesn't matter which one we put that on. Put it on a 1 just for fun. Change this 4 to a 5. Gaining max HP isn't going to care. Like, I'm not going to care about it too much because this is our last boss we're fighting anyway, so. I'm fairly positive they'll kick us out of the demo here soon. And if they don't, they're giving us too much content for a demo, I feel like, so. Can't use that on this. Could use it on this, though. Let's make sure we get our dice. And then let's just repeat attack him. Oh. We don't know what he's going to do. Oh, he's impenetrable. What? This dice is discarded, deal 10 damage to the player. The player loses 1 fortitude. The player loses 1 might. Only when it's discarded, though. Can't I just use it? Oh. Deals damage to me. Oh, so when it's discarded, it does it to me, and it gets discarded after I use it, no matter what. Interesting. Okay. Give something repeat. Nice, that's perfect. Get a whole bunch of extra dice. What does this do? When you roll this dice, face gain vibrator. Oh, we just get it right away. So. I guess we'll hit him with this. None of it matters too much. Nothing's gonna give us like a bonus right now, so. I'm gonna roll 13 dice on our next turn. That was a lot of damage. That really hurt. Get rid of that right away. Get the repeat 2 on that. Get the repeat on something else again. Sandstorm. Not what we were hoping for. Go like this. Do that. And then we can run this again. Why did that not get all the way there? Did I not count that right? I thought that was 5 and 7, or 5 and 2. Let's also hit him with a sweeping kick. Oh, or we just start the sandstorm. Block some more damage. We are really low. I think he kills us. Because he probably just keeps attacking right here. I didn't take enough damage output stuff. Cool. Hexproof? What do you mean? How much hexproof does he have? I can't even see. Oh, he's got 1, I think. There we go. Get some weak on him. I don't think it's going to be enough, though. I think we actually just die right here, which is okay, but... pretty sure that we are dead. I went with too much damage, and I knew that it was going to come back to bite me. And flat. Yeah, there it is. Oh well. That was a good time for that run to end anyways, so I definitely built too much damage into my build, so. Cool. That was fun. I really enjoyed that. The only thing I will say about a game like this is it takes so much like strategy to try and do really well at it, but the longer you play a roguelite and stuff, the more you get good at doing that kind of stuff, right? So I guess it works out. If you guys want to check this one out, the demo is live on Steam, but the game is not, so it is still in coming soon status. Doesn't look like they actually even have a release date currently, so if you want it, wishlist it, and that way you can see when it actually comes up. And other than that, if you guys enjoy this kind of content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so that you can see every time I upload a new video. I try to upload something every single day for you guys, so there should be a new video to see pretty much every day. If you like this video, throw a like on it for me, helps with the algorithm, and comment down below saying Soul so that I know that you made it this far in the video. Or comment and tell me what kind of games you want to see me play. There's got to be some game demos out there that I just have not caught on to because there's so many all the time, so let me know what you guys got and I'll try them out on the channel. Other than that, have an awesome night, and I will catch y'all on the next one.